Welcome to another episode of A Beer with Atlas. I'm Rich.
I'm Brian.
We thought it'd be fun to kind of explain again why we drink beer during the day and record it.
Well, here's my answer. I'm getting paid for it. So that's one. And sometimes it's before noon, which is like a special treat for me.
I like that answer. That's a good answer. I can relate this back to the nurses that work in the hospitals for us.
Okay.
And it's very easy to do because it's a stress reliever, right?
Yeah.
If there's one thing that we realized early on was that our nurses like to go to breweries and wineries, and they don't like to talk about work all the time.
No,
And they don't want to hear about work from us all the time.
definitely no.
And so what better way to connect than to drink some of the beers that might be around them and encourage them to go out and visit those breweries and wineries.
For sure.
So that's why we do it. So what you see in front of you here is just like a selection of maybe some of the beers that either have been brought to us or we have purchased on our own. I'm gonna highlight this one right here. We can't get this here in Nebraska, but our friend Thomas in Ohio can get it, and he sends it to us, and it's fantastic. And I've never had anything like this before. So that's one of the reasons why we do it, to kind of share that knowledge and share the experience.
I think the last thing I want to say about why I do it is I just love to hear myself talk. I just absolutely love to hear myself babble on and on about inane facts that I've looked up and, kind of remember.
The facts that you come up with every week on the podcast, not necessarily even about the beer,
Right.
but relates back to the beer somehow, are fascinating.
They are kind of fun. That's one of my favorite things about doing this is just getting, at least in the area where we're at, or the brewery we're talking about, or the style of beer, just something that is connected to, but something maybe you don't know about.
So a new Beer with Atlas podcast comes out every Wednesday evening. So anywhere that you listen to podcasts, you can find A Beer with Atlas. Brian, we ain't going anywhere for a while.
Let's have another beer.